diabetes 2. Type 2 diabetes na the sick wey you dey get wey you dey on your 40s. You don old 20, 30, wey dey approach 40, you dey get am because how you be dey run around, you dey play ball or you dey do stuff as a young person. When you dey grow older, you no dey move that kind move there again. You dey eat boku rest, you no dey exercise. You dey drink alcohol, you dey smoke cigarettes. You dey eat rest no more, you no dey eat fruits, you no dey eat vegetables, you dey get the diabetes. Hypertension na the one that's way instead dey run along the diabetes. Wetin dey make we get am back na we lifestyle. If you fat too much, you no dey eat healthy, you no dey exercise. And someday, then sick here so you don't get am from you bloodline. Your mama get her, your papa get her, your uncle, your auntie, then get her, you self go get her. Some cancers then they way naturally they can't suppose not to your own fault. But if you get cirrhosis of the liver, now because you drink too much alcohol. If you get some lung cancers, now because you smoke cigarette, tobacco very bad. The tar way they inside, they damage your nerves. So all them things here so, nothing the way we for learn. And for make we prevent ourselves, if you dey smoke, stop for smoke. Then they say smoke in moderation. They say stop. Alcohol, they say drink in moderation. If you not dey exercise at all, they say do 30 minutes of vigorous exercise daily. So if you dey do all that, you dey prevent yourself from this non-communicable disease. Because then diseases are so now lifestyle diseases. If you stop and live healthy, eat healthy, exercise, drink moderate alcohol, stop smoking, you go prevent yourself from you not getting sick here so.
And indeed, most of we are Salonians and know about what over then thing they eat or then issues like exercise weight on the measure inside it causes them of non-communicable disease they are. But for some of them diseases then they like hypertension and diabetes, cancer weight on the measure. But what are some of the signs and symptoms where somebody will begin feel or will begin see and will say, hey, I don't get hypertension or I don't get diabetes or probably I don't get cancer because of I don't see this kind of sign or symptom way related to the sickness.
Thank you very much. What I go tell people that today, when they listen and pass the message on to other people, then sick here so they call them silent killers. Then they cancel you so silently, like when they sleep, and then somebody they cancel you also quietly where you know they know self. Now so then sick here so they cancel we. If you take them for diabetes, you they drink too much water. I they drink, now so you they piss. So take it your body they scratch. You know they see fine. You go see somebody they say it's all a cloud in my eye. I know they see. I they piss, now so you they drink water. Your body they scratch. Someday you belly the heart. You always get infection. Always if they go to a doctor, why they piss and they feel and waiting they happen. You get too much sugar in your body. Some man he get body, it very big. He go just lose weight, just like that. That's not signs of diabetes. If you get standing, you get so. If you dey piss too much, you dey drink too much, sometimes you dey even eat too much. You dey get some food wey not dey well. You get blood vision. It's all a cloud in your eye. If you get 1, 2, or more of them symptoms that I don't show for diabetes, early detection, go do your test straight. If you do your test, then we'll for do something for you. For hypertension, some people they not get symptoms at all. Some might get bad headache. And all this now where you put on weight. You dey eat too much carbohydrates when I rest. You know they eat fruits, you know they eat vegetables. You dey eat too much salt. Salt now we danger than they where they make with blood pressure, they go up, then you will suffer stroke. If you suffer stroke, your hand go die, your foot go die, then they not fine for you. So now the symptoms are now the constant headache. Anything at this life self where you don't know yourself. We call it self-awareness. You don't get this self-awareness. You know, say for the past 3 months, my head not hurt me. For the past 3 months, I don't peace and drink too much. If you don't begin happen to you, what you do? You dey run, go to your doctor, you go ask for advice. But some people then go say, something must kill somebody. So if me head they hurt me say for 1 week, I know they sleep, I know they go hospital. I go drink paracetamol, like you know walk, I know go hospital. If you do that day, now suicide you want commit. You need for know the signs and symptoms of them sick here. One thing will happen to you too many times. When no one day happen to you, you forgo get early detection. Go do your test. If you do your test and go tell you say that this wrong with you, then you go able for mend yourself. But if you left the push and push and push and say sometimes where you go now, then say water don't pass Gary, they're not going able for help you. Even for some of the cancers there, if we take prostate cancer for example, where they ambog man them, when you do mommy and daddy business, you go begin feel them. You dey feel the part of heart, you go piece blood. If you see blood now you piece, you know say this is not normal. What you dey do? You dey run go hospital, then go do your test for you. You dey cough. This cough not dey well. You don't drink all kind cough syrup. This cough not dey well. You dey work yourself, you dey blow fast fast like say life don't dump on you. If you dey get all them symptoms, then na something for do with your lungs. You for go do your lung test, let them see what thing happen to you. You know the peace that you dey get kidney problem because your kidney for work and pull out all the toxins in your body, all the bad things that you don't eat, the waste product where you for pull. If you not pull them, it left na your body na disaster. So if you dey drink, you know the piss too much, or you know the even drink, you dey put strain by your kidneys. If you get kidney failure na Salone, you own done because for do dialysis, sometimes it is so expensive. We be land say for do dialysis at this country, it passed 1 million. This now like 8 months ago. We don't know if you don't pass that now. So if you get kidney failure because you get diabetes or hypertension, then you not get chance say you go live. So now some of the symptoms then down there, you dey cough too much, you don't drink medicine, not dey well, now something for do with your lungs. You dey piss blood, where you do mommy and daddy business, you dey feel am, go hospital. Sometimes you dey you if you want for do mommy and daddy business, the partner dey gree for work. You go begin work small where they play with the mommy, they work small, then tell each number now you see for them bop and now they grab. If that ain't happen to you, not say, oh, I stress, or not because I aim this woman, or not because of this, or because of that, go hospital. Now that they tell anybody. All man gets phone. If you're able to buy top up for that your phone, keep that top up money. Tell you go see your doctor. Let you reach some side where you go then tell you say, when I this do you and I so we go able for do for you. But if you not do that, way late, they're not going able for do anything. You want for do mommy and daddy business, the partner they grab, you say, oh, this is not stress. If you not take them, if you die, you know they raise up horse way don't die. So you for go do something for let this horse not die.
Alright, in case you join the joining, this is a special edition of Talk where they reach you from Voice of Salone Network Radio as we get the opportunity for get Salome Hydes inside the studio today live for talk with regards to well body business. And don't forget you forget chance for have your voice inside the program via text message or say if you will call me when the time reach I will announce the phone line. Make we talk around the type 1 and type 2 diabetes where we done the measure. What are the differences between the two and elaborate small, explain small, let the listeners know the difference between that type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm glad for this because some people that can go ask me, hey Salome, now which type of diabetes I get? Okay, so diabetes, we get 3 common types. We get a lot of types of diabetes, but the 3 common types that we they deal with, type 1, where we call juvenile diabetes, they all picking them from, even when they inside their mama and let's say them born, then they get type 1 diabetes. So from infant to about 25 years of age, then go diagnose you with type 1 diabetes. This they happen to them through no fault of theirs, unless not genetics, like the auntie get her, the uncle get her, or the mama get her, then he able to forget that diabetes is type 1. Then what thing they happen to them? We get one organ what we call the pancreas. The pancreas now they produce insulin. When you eat carbohydrate foods like rice, cassava, fufu, it go inside your body and they turn to glucose. This insulin, now they work with the glucose, it gather all the glucose, it go put it inside you cells them for make you get strength. Now make when people then get diabetes, they're always weak because strength not there. The glucose for go inside and cells them for make them get strength, not they go now the cells them because insulin not there. So this now they happen to the type 1 picking them. They not they get insulin at them body. It can be say they don't get some infection, we don't destroy the B cells that within the pancreas, This not just a lot of chemistry, a lot of nursing thing. We are not able for breakdown, but no say where your pancreas don't destroy, you know they produce insulin, and then they make you develop that type 1 day. And unless you take insulin on a daily basis, you not go live long. Pikin them where the mama suffer from gestational diabetes, when I the diabetes they okay, then self can grow, forget type 1 diabetes. But these some pikin and they not to them fault at all. Either they don't inherit them through the bloodline, or not something will just happen to them, or they don't get some massive infection will make them get this. Type 2, now the one this way we the big people then they get, because as I've been said just now, when they grow big, you just they eat, you know they exercise, and you know they eat healthy, you they develop the type 2 diabetes. If you're not black person, you obese, you get family history of diabetes, you get big belly, you abandon past 40, you get that risk they forget type 2 diabetes. The third one, na gestational diabetes wey belle woman dey get. This belle woman sometimes the tell wey im mama born and im mama bin suffer from diabetes. That e don get the bloodline. Say my mama bin get gestational diabetes. Myself, I don get belle, I don get gestational diabetes. The pikin wey that belle woman dey born, tendency dey say e go develop type 1 diabetes. But for the gestational diabetes, when the cobra born, it can go away until e get other belle, then e get am back. Now make when belle woman dey, im belle don go 4 months, 5 months, then they go do that sugar test for see if e get diabetes. Because if they not treat am, the pikin go big na belle so big that e not able for born am. So long say na somebody where they go na a setting wey not to hospital setting for born. If you go, they don't know how big the pikin dey na belle, they go just dey tell am say push, push, push. You don't exhaust, the pikin don't exhaust, you will end up lose that baby, you lose the mama. Because you never born the pikin, because the pikin don't suck all the glucose in the mama and body, they don't so fat. Sometimes you get some pikin and then they born them. If you see them big, if you see them cut neck, if you see them body weight fine, as they born in 5-10 minutes, they don't die. Because that glucose when they suck now the mama and body, they don't cut that umbilical cord, the supply done, then they go into hypoglycemia and die. That means hypoglycemia, the blood sugar don't low so much that they therefore suffer heart attack or heart failure and die. So for diabetes, two things they back what they think of: hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia na where your blood sugar high, it high to some extent that even the machine where they measure your blood sugar, not they able for you reading, it just they say high. Then the hypo, now where it's so low that if you go beyond 4, you go begin tremble. Just think about when you really hungry, you don't grab the morning, you don't eat nothing, you dey buy your glass or say they clean grass, you they clean your hose, you they hoover, you they make you bathe, you they do spring cleaning. Then once you just begin feel you they triple, your blood sugar don't go down. So that kind of feeling that you they yawn, water can run you yourself. Now hypoglycemia that your blood sugar don't low. If you eat small biscuit safe and they come up, you they see say you don't okay. You drink 1 cup tea, you don't okay. So now the different diabetes and that type 1, they call that juvenile, or for adolescents, type 2, now for older adults, and then gestational diabetes when I they above bed.
Right, and for the cancer self, you just be mentioned about prostate cancer. We get other type then, and if so, how then self can come about, and what are some of the signs and symptoms?
Well, the cancers themselves, them boku, but what do we not keep too much on the cancers because nothing is scary. When now we community in Salone, so we don't get people themselves way na master sabi people they like me, then they can so then get their organizations and then they do very well for the cancers. But one thing we they concentrate on now na Salone, na the breast cancer where they ambog woman them. So woman where you see you don't reach that side if where you period or begin calm or you messes like what people they call her, you for know how for test you bobby for see if you get any lump inside you bobby. Where they if you go to the breast clinic, then go show you how you they test yourself, how you they feel you bobby for let you know if any lump there you go then go look at then say okay this not cancer or this not a cancer. We cancer back with the ambok woman there. So the mommy side, because if you dey go get mami and daddy business with boku 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 man dem again, you dey get infection wey you no dey treat, down the back e can turn to cancer for you. Some people dem dey na just abnormal cells dey na the cervix wey dem call the cervical cancer, down the sef e dey ambog. But when you say the breast cancer, man dem dey back wey dey get breast cancer. You know, e funny wey you talk and say man dey get breast cancer. People dey keep say how man go get breast cancer, but man dem dey wey dem don diagnose with breast cancer. Then you get cancer of the lung, the kidney, we're not able for wetin dey do it. But like I say, anything will happen to you constantly, 1 week, 2 weeks, go seek advice. So we get different cancer. We get that prostate, we get the cervical cancer where they ambog woman them, we get the breast cancer, we even get ovarian cancer where they ambog woman them. Now the womb beside the baby they lead on. We get cancer where they all woman panande. We get bone cancer, we get blood cancer, we get different types of cancers. But for Salone, what we concentrate on right now, now the prostate cancer and the breast cancer organizations, then they way they deal with this. So if you know say you dey suffer from any of these or something and they happen to you where you don't understand, now for go seek help. They say early detection very important. If they catch up quick, then we able for menu.
Alright, one thing more, this na El Talk, where they hit you from Voice of Salone Network Radio, FM 91.9, as the broadcast from the studios, na New State Yams Farm. And we get one master Sabiba body person inside the studios, we na Salome Hydes. We normally can bring me the health tips inside the Voice of Salone Good Evening Show. And we there around there, they talk with you with regards to non-communicable diseases. You don't tell me about hypertension, you don't tell me about diabetes. Talk about 19 day, how important this day be.
Okay, diabetes not a global disease where they ambog everybody in the universe. Because if you not get them, you get luck. It can be say your family member, one of them get them, where it go take an effect on you. So World Diabetes Day, people then sit down, then come together, WHO and the UN, then come together and say, diabetes, we need for commemorate them. We need for do a global awareness for diabetes. So every year, then they bring the theme. We don't do theme when the family and diabetes. Like if your family, one person and your family get diabetes, how will all go come around for help this person with this diabetes here? So we don't get that theme day, we don't get education. And now the theme for this year now, empowering global health. Now not to Salone no more, the whole world, the globe, when I say global, now for the whole world. So now they say global, for let we help the global community, whether na Africa you dey, whether na Asia you dey, na America dey, na Australia you dey, na Europe you dey, na China you dey, we are all part of this global family. They say let we come together and raise awareness of diabetes this year. For let people they know say diabetes dey and in the ambog people them. The risk factors then for diabetes, now where you get family history of her, where you know they exercise, where you know they eat healthy. Now the risk, some of the risk factors then that day. But waiting at the complications, amputation, then they cut your foot because of diabetes. Blindness, you they go blind, you know they see because of diabetes. Impotence, man they're not able for do mommy and daddy business because of diabetes. Even woman then go lost feeling for do mommy and daddy business because of diabetes. You go get foot where they gangrene, where you told them they get circulation, and then go get for cut that foot day because of diabetes. You dey get cardiovascular disease, where not something for do with your heart because you get diabetes. So they don't see say we get for do this global awareness. We need for talk let the whole world know say diabetes dey. So if you not get am, wetin you go do for let you prevent yourself? If you self get am, wetin you go do for let this sickness not dictate you life? May not tell you say na this you for do, na this you for do. We for teach people them, for let them know wetin for do, so that this sickness not go and bug them too much. Take your medication, eat healthy, exercise, control your blood sugar, let it not be hyper. Because if you hyperglycemic all the time, your blood sugar high, you go get heart disease, you go get nerve damage, you go get heart disease, you go get kidney disease, you go get kidney chronic kidney disease if you get diabetes. So now this awareness they want for make we raise and let everybody know say this sick day every year, the number they go up. In the next 10 years, the global number for diabetes go be so much that everybody go down get diabetes. So now make the while we they do this global awareness, sensitization for let people that know say diabetes dey. If you see somebody get so food way not well, not to cancer, not to which e dey which, not to cancer I get 9 foot. Because some people then they go say, ah, you don't see that part, you don't see that in so food. And then I which in the which that in food and then they take make drum na net. Not so that he get diabetes. Man and they we don't get impotence. Not to say now somebody go back by them, now somebody go do bad to them. Now diabetes. People then they we don't blind. People don't get amputation. They don't lost their one leg. Some other even lost all two the legs there. Not so which, not so anything, not diabetes. So for World Diabetes Day this year, which is next week, Wednesday, the theme now empowering global health. So the whole world, we get over 1,200 countries where they commemorate this for just raise awareness now their own communities for let them know say this sick day and in the Hamburg people there.
Indeed, as from 1991, where the International Diabetes Federation, together with World Health Organization, WHO, and the United Nations, done the commemorate this day. In over 230 IDF member associations in over 160 countries then across the world. Inside Salone, how we set for commemorate this day come the 14th of November?
Where we serve the tribe for do the global sensitization, for educate people there in different communities. We dey work in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Sanitation and Friends of Diabetes Sierra Leone. We get other international NGOs like QUAM, we get Caritas, we get lots of other organizations, the other even local NGOs that where we all they come together for do this. So like me as founder of Friends of Diabetes Sierra Leone, we always work in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We get we own thing we they do. We they go to different communities from now to next week Wednesday. We go to different communities, raise awareness and do free screening. Me they do free screening for people there. If anybody they way wants for make them screen them, we go give we number. It can meet we any side. We go able for screen them for let them know their status. Because people then the way they live with diabetes, they don't know say they get up. Sometimes the day where they know say they get diabetes, they know they live for tell that story. Maybe they don't go into a diabetes coma, then sugar don't go up till they don't get diabetes stroke. They not go wake up from that stroke day. So we they offer free screening. We go left with number later. If anybody want doing screening, once able for reach we also we dey inside town, we go do in screening. So now that's what we they plan for do for World Diabetes Day.
Alright, well at this junction, I want to make use of without the say you get a chance now for which we inside the program via text message or you say also will call me on 030 The number again, 030 919 000. You will reach you on WhatsApp or self will call me or send me a message on that number. They ask you question, give comment, analysis or view with regards to written we don't talk on inside the program this evening. We don't get messages them inside the program. I want to go through the messages them we don't get and well, we get a call. I think we will talk to this caller first. Come on, good evening. You name inside the call from. I thank God you name inside the call from. Alright, Mr. Blah, what's now your question or what's now your comment to analysis we want for geese at the program?
Well, the comment, the question I for answer the program is, Salome, the whole question because I'm sorry again, I'm sorry to really nice today. Now I'm ready and I'm learning, you, radio, but the way that family, and that's how we know.
Hello? We lost Mr. Glenn that called in, but feel free for call back. The number is 030-919-000. Get some messages and wait on the coming. And this one they say, what's the difference between heart attack, hepatitis, and hypertension? They come from 077805433. So it's not the difference between heart attack, hepatitis, and hypertension. And another message is our inbox. They say, now sugar no more they cause diabetes. It come out from somebody say in allergic thoroughly from grafting. Another message they say diabetes gets any role for play on maternal mortality. He say because plenty women can born, lost speaking, or self-lost their lives inside Salone. Peter Lavalley from Charlotte, they send me that message there. And this one they say, we wish for the get this program at least twice a week. He say because it really important. It come from Francis Ginger Hall. Another person now they say if somebody wants forget health consultancy, he say how it will able forget to you. It come from somebody saying name now Wilson from Waterloo. And another message now they say if is sick, he say if they're sick here, they transfer from one person to another. If so, how it can happen? John CC from Allen. So I guess I get for all the messages they did first. Then we turn mic back to Mr. Guest for the respond to the messages they read on the comment. But in case yourself want for make your voice out inside the program, you may able to call me or send a message to 030-919-000. For each one inside the program. That's what makes Mr. Guest to me. Now, Madam Salome Hydes. So now you respond to the messages they may call we don't come in.
Thank you very much for una messages them. I will try answer them as much as I know because I know I for lie to una for something we I know read about Swadika. I mean I'm a nurse, but I don't know everything. But when you say a heart attack, you see we hearts na the powerhouse of we body, apart from we brain, even we got na powerhouse of we body. So heart attack, what thing they bring heart attack, the same thing what we talk about. If you get hypertension, you get risk for suffer a heart attack. If you get diabetes, you dey at risk for suffer a heart attack. What thing they happen? Then sick here or two na sickness where they ambog with nerves them. The vessel where they pull blood from one side of the body to the other.
Right.
Blood they go now you.
Madam Salome, I believe we get a call. Come on, good evening.
Okay.
Alright, from grafting, what's your question or contribution inside the program?
The question I want to be communicate because you want to keep up somewhere. Now that
Alright, very thank you for call and we must Salitos in answer to your question.
So, okay, thank you very much, Janet. You say what's in the meaning of communicable or non. Me they talk now also about non-communicable disease. You see, a few of the communicable disease now disease where you dey get where you dey near somebody where it go catch. We take for instance the Ebola virus disease. Just when you come in contact with somebody, you dey get the Ebola disease. Coronavirus, if you then host with somebody who are day together, if they cough, if they sneeze, you they get them. That's a communicable disease. Non-communicable disease, now disease where you know they just come in touch with somebody and get them. So now that's the difference between the communicable disease and the non-communicable disease. The communicable disease them, now the infectious disease them. Even common cold, when you get cold, you sneeze now you hand, you rub at the door in handle, somebody can take that door in handle, you know what's in hand, the plain sign nose or a plain in mouth, that virus where you don't sneeze, don't go panam, it go get that sick day, that is communicable. um like the common cold where I don't say the Ebola virus. I just name a few. The Ebola virus, then the coronavirus where we don't get that one. Then a communicable disease then because one person they pass on to incorporate even cholera, some infection and the way you they pass. You picking a cholera, you know wash your hand properly where you see but the small spores they left now your hand if you eat them you say go get it on belly. That's a communicable disease. But non-communicable disease, unless you don't inherit them, you don't get them from the bloodline, hereditary. You don't inherit them from your family, not to think because if somebody get diabetes, you go sleep with and you bed, you go get diabetes. Or you get hypertension, somebody go sleep with you and you bed, you go get hypertension. No, not so that. So now we call them non-communicable disease. You know, they just get them because you shake me hand, you don't get like the one that we now viral or bacterial infections where just by sneezing, shaking hands, the person they get and Salone so we very poor in hand washing. And we're not gonna blame some people then because water not they outside and they then go sneeze na their hand, then whip na then to seize the dirty seed in the hand and go shake your hand, you play with your nose, you play with your eye, you don't get trouble. So now that's the difference between non-communicable disease and communicable disease. Then you talk about mommy and daddy business, diabetes and sickness of the nerves. If you nerves the way they send this sensation from your brain to the part, say alive, the blood they flow fine to your genital area or to the part in your area outside they, then it they get erection. But if they nerves and they don't die, the communication not they flow, the panel will get that drink, you know, go get the blood flow for make it work. So now that's make it they get impotence. And you know they get impotence overnight. They go they start small, we call her erectile dysfunction. So you know they get erection because it dysfunctional. You know they function properly. In erection and they function properly. So they get erectile dysfunction. So with that, it is start over months. If you not do something about go hospital and then prescribe medicine for then the power will die. Finally, one day it will become impotent and you're not going able to do my and daddy business again. Like I can always say, don't make let the horse die because you can't raise a dead horse.
Right, and some of the messages themselves will be there. We demand answer will be there on the heart attack and hepatitis question with somebody be saying.
Okay, so something like heart attack, I mean, they say heart attack we heart na the powerhouse. If you heart stop for beat, you go die. Unless you dey go do a major heart surgery na with man country, then go put that your heart there to rest. If they want give you a new heart, that's why you know they die because they don't put you on an artificial heart. But heart attack, now something where they happen over the years. You heart now they get the blood you're supposed to forget because you get hypertension, because you get diabetes. So part of them they begin for die. Part of you heart get 4 chambers, you they get blockage. Then when you they get this blockage, you get cholesterol, you they eat too much per man, you they eat too much cooking oil, they line up the vessels inside the blood they pass, it don't narrow. So then thing the way they block your arteries them, if one of them come out, it go block inside the blood for pass inside your heart for go inside it they work properly. Then you they get heart attack because the blood not reach inside they reach, you had the struggle for bit, then it will stop. So some people then can get that. We get then some people then now then they get a heart attack. Then some people then a stroke then go get because then go the thing we don't break away. It's very difficult for explain na Creole. If na English, it's better for me. But I did try. So the other thing where you go get from the heart attack na stroke, where the blood back. So say you don't get small blood clots, you don't work out, say you don't go now your brain, it don't go stop inside the blood for pass.
then you dey get a heart attack dey, you dey get that brain hemorrhage where you dey get stroke, you one hand go die, you one foot go die, you mouth go bend, you no go able for talk again, you face go drop, all anything here so now because of this non-communicable disease, you go get heart attack, you go get uh, brain hemorrhage, where you go suffer the stroke. So heart attack, nothing where they build up over the years. Some people that they can get heart attack. If they didn't wait man country, they see say they get the heart attack, then get them go hospital straight, then go able for do surgery and clear that blockage. They will make that heart they stop for beats. It can start small, small. You can get palpitation, you can get angina, where you can get pain in your heart. But all this, if you self-aware about your health, about yourself, you go hospital, then able for tell you say, okay, now you get angina. That means that you heart not they work fine. You get palpitation, you had a beat fast, 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 or you had get different reading. The beater is supposed for beat. We will give you medicine for correct this. If you not do that, they say most of the chambers they destroy now your heart. Then they work properly again. You go get blood clots. One side don't already got in now your heart, it don't black. I wish I get the opportunity for show now the hearts will already they fail. Then I be for able for do that. But now in your little knowledge that I would say heart attack, now when you heart don't sick over a period of time, you get again something they call heart failure. Heart failure, not to say you had don't fail for work, but they work how it's supposed for work. And you go only know then thing so where you get the pain or where they do constantly you they go test yourself. You go there and put that stethoscope now your chest, and put it now your back. They go tell you say you had not a bit fine, or you had something wrong with that. Then we come to the hypertension, where we they say hypertension again, now sickness of the nerves. The same one you get high blood pressure because you had the work too much. Because the blood not they reach them how it for reach them. If they work too much, and where they work too much, if they get that pressure, the way they tell now, if they do your blood pressure, the high number they day, the systolic and the diastolic, they get a figure when normal you blood pressure for be 120 over 80. So man can get 200 over 110. Then they say your blood pressure don't very high. Now just the way where you have to work again, where you have not they work properly, if they struggle for work, you will get the hypertension because it they work too much. So if they get that pressure, then they build up where they make you get that high blood pressure. The common symptoms now headache, they hurt you, the back of your neck will hurt you. So salt now we for try for left for it, especially people that way as they put food before them, they don't go take that raw salt, they don't put and they don't taste the food yet, they don't go eat raw salt. Then the other one we want to ask for hepatitis. We get hepatitis A, we get B, we get C. This again, hepatitis C, now the Western country, now they want the way they take their recreational drugs, where they inject into their veins. If somebody gets them, just like HIV, when I two share the same needle, you go get the hepatitis. But instead of sick way, now you liver, you they get them from. You they get yellow fever, we go develop into hepatitis. When I know some side and then when you go and they tell you say, we want to see you yellow card. We want to know if you get yellow fever, because from that yellow fever day, you go develop hepatitis. Hepatitis A get medicine, B get medicine, but C not get medicine. If they don't tell you say you get hepatitis C, you get for live with that sick day and take medicine forever. If you left the medicine, you go die. But A and B, they get vaccine where they give for them. But also if they start now from the yellow fever, then when it chronic, it become hepatitis. This itself, where they do my man that did business with person where get up, una they kiss, una they share saliva, and the one that where they take drugs, then they chip themselves with needle, then go get all them sick here. So then somebody being asked about if not sugar no more they cause diabetes. Some people then they make them differently. Everybody gets in your genetic makeup. when we they say diabetes na sugar sickness, not to say na when you eat this too much sugar. When you eat anything we get starch, like you eat bokures, it go inside your body, it dey turn simple sugars when na glucose. This glucose supposed to go into your cells when our body in building block. When the glucose go inside that you cell, then you get energy for let you do everything. But if the glucose left now you blood, it just they go all over you inside your nerve, then that's why they go and damage because that glucose is not supposed to pass inside your blood vessels. It's not supposed to pass inside your nerves then. Because by passing inside your nerves then, it they cause damage to your nerves then. So diabetes and sickness of the nerves, and because we dey eat too much carbohydrates, then we body dey pull small insulin because people that wey big body wey get big body, somehow wey dey drink beer wey dem belle big, some woman dey wey because they don born boku pikin, we the African woman then you go see we belle sit also na we lap we dey pass sweet am, then one and day dem go get diabetes just because of that. The middle they don't big too much. The insulin where their body they produce, not they able for work for them. They call them glucose intolerance or yes, or insulin resistance because the insulin when they produce it not do for them. Now that they make them get the diabetes. So the other person asked for maternal mortality. Yes, diabetes they cause maternal mortality because if woman go born, now especially country host, they don't know how the baby big nine body. They not even know if this woman be suffer from gestational diabetes. They just say push. Then they go make the baby go die, the mama go die. So yes, diabetes go cause or now one of the causes of maternal mortality. And inside Salone, law not dey for say when woman get belle as e reach 24 weeks of gestation, una for do in blood sugar for make sure say e no get diabetes. Then if you get diabetes, una begin treat am one time so the mama go safe, the pikin self go safe. So now that na the thing. Then they ask again if diabetes they transfer. Like I say, not so sick where they transfer from one person to the other physically just because me and you rub skin or we rub shoulder or we do my main daddy business and then forget the diabetes. No, not so it be. But you go still get her from your bloodline. If your mama gets her, your papa gets her, your papa and sister, your papa and brother, your mama and sister, your mama and brother. So we all will be aware. If you know say your papa and brother will be died and they cut in foot first, no say yourself get they at risk. If your mama and sister be get diabetes, if blind, then cut in foot before they die, no say yourself they at risk. Try for do stuff for prevent yourself. Then somebody may ask if he go do a health consultancy with me. Of course, you want for come do your health consultancy with me for a small fee, anything where you want because people they want for them behind the scenes. Some things that they happen to them where they don't want for broadcast. My number will come at the end of the show. You will call me, we meet, and you ask me what you want, I give you what you want by knowledge. I will share my knowledge with you, I will share my skills with you, and I will empower you because knowledge is power.
All right, tell me again too much inside the program. Let's squeeze three messages. Then this one they say Usai una tambai for do the screening on the World Diabetes Day, and another message they say if not to say diabetes not the men. And another message they say with regards to the hypertension and the diabetes, which medicines them or which kind of treatment you will recommend for we. Well, I want for all the messages then day because of time. We must as a person respond to the messages then day, and after which we come drop curtains inside this particular program.
Okay, so for screening, we want for screen Savage Street. I know say it far from Yams Farm, but again, we say I want for me una do una where they listen to this broadcast right now. I want after this show una get to VOS radio and una tell them say una want for do screening. Una make a date from now to before the World Diabetes Day. We go come now so the people that we want for do the screening. If VOS radio permit them, we go come now so we screen people then. So if una ask, then go get to me say we don't get 10, 20, 30 people we want come now so on Friday, they say they want can do the screening, then yes, we go come. Or if other side they will closer inside town, people that want for go meet there, we can go meet there and do the screening for them. So I left that screen inside because the side where me get for screen on World Diabetes Day, na Savage Street. I don't even know the address, but I don't say na Savage Street, na one carpenter workshop there just before you meet St. Anthony Church. On your left hand side, there's a small road where they opposite that carpenter workshop. If you go there, there's a blue gate. Now inside there we go there that day for World Diabetes Day. If you want to go there, not eat that morning there, so you go do your sugar test, fasting. So we go get the right figure for you and advise you. So the one we say if diabetes get cured, type 1 diabetes not get cured at all. If you born you pikin, it begin sick, then tell and say he get type 1 diabetes, he not get cured. He get forget insulin injection maybe 1 or 2 times a day for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life, type 1 diabetes not get no cure. Type 2, if you're able to maintain yourself, you live healthy, you eat healthy, eat your fruits, vegetables, less carbohydrates, hydrate yourself well, drink it 2 liters plus water a day, you detox yourself, you exercise. If you come more water low for yams farm, halfway you can't on the poda, you work at the rest, you sweat. If you get sugar in your body, you go sweat all. So if you do that, you eat healthy, you go able for reverse, they call it reverse, you go able for reverse the type 2 diabetes. The gestational diabetes, like what I say, in self, where you born normal, the diabetes they go, that mean they call it gestational. Now, when the woman they in gestation, where you pregnant, now they get. But once you don't get gestational diabetes, it's possible say when you day over 40, you don't reach that adulthood, you go get type 2 if you not take 10. So if you don't suffer from gestational diabetes, you get for try for prevent yourself when you reach that period where you don't pass 40 for let you not get the type 2 diabetes. So type 2 you can reverse that. Type 1 not get cure. Type the gestation at the back, it not get cure, but when you born it go away. But when you reach over 40, you not take them and do a healthy living lifestyle, you go get the type 2.
All right, time done between and time not to party again inside the program. So, what's going to be your closing courtesy? What's going to be your message to your listeners? Them don't radio land and say what's going to be advice we will left to health practitioners with regards to the non-communicable disease there and self go announce the numbers you see if somebody want for reach you.
If somebody want for reach me, not to me do let you for call me. Call me where the place bright when myself not asleep. That person where want to do consultancy, you can call me on 078 73 1505. 078 73 1505. Now me private number that if you want for get consultancy. You want something the way the money you want to talk to me about that in private, now me number that. Then what shall they tell people then? Non-communicable disease. That disease that way they all over the world. And as black people, we not get a chance. You they get kidney failure, you they get heart failure, heart attack, stroke. You they blind, you they get amputation, slow healing wounds. Do ya? Take care of yourself. Early detection, I they always suffer. Early detection very important. The one I don't get this message today. All months life for go at 25,000 for not hospital. I don't know. I be 25,000, but if you hold between 25 and 30,000, you go that money where they go not eat. They go do your blood sugar levels. They go tell you say, you dey at risk. That make you say not eat, because if you not eat, you go able for get a proper reading. Do ya? Even your hypertension, go let them do your hypertension, your blood pressure test. And will tell you, say, a day up swallow, stop for eat too much palmine, stop for eat too much salt, drink too much water, eat healthy, same exercise. Do ya? This non-communicable disease, then sick here, so na sick way, not get respect for person. Imagine Mama Salone, Itranga. Itranga, you get 2 foot Itranga, I not go say they go cut 1 foot. You dey see to eye Itranga, I not go say you go blind. So do you have me family? Let us take care of yourself. Nobody that they take care of you when you're adults. Just like una we get picking them today. That picking day in health, all things that you hear today. But when you become an adult, you're responsible for yourself. So let we take care of yourself. When the communicable disease then come, like the Ebola virus, the coronavirus, una see how help in the all side. But also una dey report help for hypertension, for diabetes. Even when you get kidney failure, you dey go for go do dialysis. Nobody know they pay for you for do dialysis. Now you dey pay for yourself. You get 1 million 3 times a week for go clean your blood for let you not die. No. So what you for do? Take care of yourself. Now that my message so that non-communicable disease, that the disease that now they way worse for the whole world, not to Mama Salone no more. Any sign of the world you did, if you get up, it they disgrace you. And not get respect for nobody. And nothing will not do better. Una get luck forget people that we where they come for sensitize una, for raise awareness of them sick here. So you be able to take good action for you well body. Because well body not gentry. A big let take care of yourself.
It's a pleasure having you in our Voice of Salone Network Radio, and most especially inside the Health Talk program, Madam Salome Hydes.
Thank you so much, all my listeners. I know say the health tips don't sweet tuna. I will do my best for make I send. If we not do this live questions and answer, if we not send una messages them to the radio when una they get the health tips, if they send them to me, I can make sure I answer all the questions them back and send them to una. So before they do anything, they will answer them questions then they ask and when we able for do them. I tell una all thank you for come and I love una all and una continue for take care of una self. Let we pray for Voice of Salone Network Radio. Let it big because not to all radio stations they do it and they do so. We pray that Allah will give them all the opportunities for let them grow big and go all side of the world and all side of Mama Salone. So the person self within now, whose kind fakai, whose kind village will get these health tips. Because as I can always say, well body, like
Agency. Alhamdulillah, inshallah. Plenty, thank you once more. And you are from Madam Salome Hydes. In case you want for do the screening, for reaching a Voice of Salone Network Radio, and the management will see how they arrange that one day. Once more, the number for the reach Madam Salome Hydes, forget you consultancy with them, 07873 1505 078731505. I want to tell plenty thank you to the chief executive officers and for establishing this particular forum for let me get chance for talk around well body issues. I want to say thank you to the manager Wina Mohammed.